open-ended WH questions. हिंदी का काम लेना नहीं मुझे ना किसी की आवाज अब ना मुंह बंद करके जो अगर नहीं करा तो करना है वो कर और आवाज ही आ रही. Okay, so here, welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm sure you had a great last week. I heard that you had your annual function and you were practicing hard. So how was the function? How did it go? Your annual function. Can somebody come and tell me? I would love to know about it. Yes, Euler House, I could see a hand raised. Okay, middle row, that little girl. Yes, the girl who's looking back. Yes, raise your hand. Come, let me know. How did you do it? Oh, I love annual function.
The function is so good. There are a variety of dances and some historical things.
There were dances and
some historical things like Ittihas.
Okay. No play? Did you people have any plays? Like a drama? No? Okay. Good. So how was the practice? I'm sure it was a rigorous practice session and you all had a great time sweating out and must have enjoyed it. Yes, very nice. That's actually great to hear that. Now, because now we have to leave the good part back and come here. So today we are going to have this. I'll repeat again for everyone, okay? Because I've already repeated, but the classes who have joined now, the classrooms who join later, this is for them because you have no sheet today. So I request all of you to take out a notebook and everything in that notebook, okay? I always tell you that everything you learn in this class, you should keep it because one day when you will open and go through it, you will see how much you have learned. Okay, probably this is like not like you must be thinking, okay, this is a very different kind of a class. Yes, it is a different kind of a class and it is basically to hone your skills, just to hone your skills, something which you already know, but we have to make them better. So that is like honing your skills and we are here to do that. Okay, here. So conversation builders. Today we are going, mainly our focus for this class is conversation. And nobody can have a one-way conversation. I cannot say this is a conversation class if I go on speaking. I want you people to speak back. Okay, so it is going to be a back and forth session. Here. This, why you must be wondering why I have written this. This is the because I have heard a lot of people saying conversation. Conversation is not right. You say conversation. Okay. That is why I've written conversation. This is the pronunciation for this word, conversation. And why K-O-N is capital? Because the syllable which is stressed, because words have parts. So it's like conversation. 4 syllables. Every time you make a clap, okay? Conversation. This is how. Okay? And so here we have con. That is the stress. Con. Then conversation. Conversation. Okay, so say your sound is little louder. Okay, so this is how you say. No R. Conversation nahi hai. I repeat. And you will keep repeating amongst yourselves to get the hang of it. Then, open-ended questions. Who will tell me what are open-ended questions? Questions. What are open-ended? What do they mean? Right? Open-ended questions are questions which will not have the same answer. सारी class, अगर मैं 200 children को open-ended question पूछूंगी, if I ask this question, probably 200 children will give me a different answer. So it is your understanding, your perspective, your belief, your okay. So this is going to be open-ended questions where I can have a lot of I don't know from which particular class I can have a lot of talking, and I'm not very happy with that. Okay, because each lesson is prepared with a lot of effort, and I want each one of you to take maximum benefit of that. Okay. ये boys class को थोड़ा सा keep कर दो इसका camera. So yeah, boys, I want some camera control. Stop camera control and put it again because I can't see everyone. That's a problem. I can only see 2 rows and I cannot see the last one. Ma'am, please, can you help us with the camera positioning of the camera? Gauze house, ma'am, I request you to take care of the camera. I cannot see the class. Okay, so let's come back to this. So open-ended questions are questions where each one of you will have a different answer. Your own language, a different answer, your understanding, your opinion, your experience, everything. So when I ask you a question, how can you improve your English conversational skills? How can you improve? My first question. And WH questions, you all know what are WH questions, okay? How many WH questions are there? How many who will tell me? You must have probably done in your grammar. How many WH questions are there? Okay, so I will just write here WH questions. Who will answer me? Who will answer me? Okay. Like who, when, where, okay, when, where, why, even how. Even how comes in WH questions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any more? Any more WH questions? Very good, Brahmgupta. I can see a hand raised. Jaldi ho. Bar. First bench. Yes, quick. And who? Who, beta? Who licked here? Which one? In WHO. I have written, see who is here. WH questions here. So who is here? When, where, why, how. 1, 2 more are there because there are 7. Which, okay, which, what is the most important? सबसे ज़्यादा हमारा what ही होता है, like क्या, okay, so what, so these they all end with they all end with question tags. What, which, how, why, where, when, who. These are your WH questions. And they are our conversation builders. There are other questions also, like, do we do this? So that we will discuss in our next class. So we are here, these are all our conversations. When we ask a question, we expect an answer. When we get an answer, then we start building a conversation. Okay, so this is how conversation. And believe me, one of the most important thing in a conversation is asking questions. Okay, you must have seen how many questions you ask in a day. So I want each one of you for today, you will write down as at least 2 questions for each. 2 questions for who, 2 questions for when. And while making your questions, you have to keep in mind the position of the preposition and everything, and like see that you don't have them grammatically wrong too. Okay, so that we will discuss later. First, we have a question. Okay, how can you improve your English conversational skills? आप बताओ कैसे improve कर सकते हैं? Let us discuss. Points discuss करेंगे, then you can write down your answer. Short answer, like 25 words, not more like a slogan, or probably 40 words, 30 words. What do you say? How can you improve? One way in which you think you can improve your conversational English. I'm sure you know, सबसे important conversation में क्या होता है? What is the most important thing that is required in a conversation? I'm sure at least one child can come forward. Okay, talking. So to perfect your English conversation skills, you have to talk with another person in the same language. So first is talking or making a conversation only in English. You know Hindi well, you know Punjabi very well, you know English well, but we want to improve it. Okay, we want to make it better. We want to make it flawless. So what we do, we speak. We want to get that kind of fluency which is required, in the modern world. So why don't we speak a lot? So what is the first thing to make conversational English? Talk. Talk in English. How many of you talk in English the whole day at school? The whole day at school. Very good. I can see a few hands raised. Very nice. Very good. The whole day, every single class. Perfect. Okay. I really applaud you. I really, we get tempted to talk in our native language, like Punjabi or Hindi. But if you keep on speaking English, that's amazing. Okay, what else can we do? What else? बोलने के लिए आपको शब्द चाहिए. शब्द को इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं? Come, who will come forward? What do we tell? Yes, a girl in gauze. She's raised her hand. Please come forward. Aja. What do we call to the words? Yes.
Words.
Words को हम क्या बोलते हैं बेटा?
शब्द.
शब्द. Yes. शब्द को हम words बोलते हैं. And जब हम बहुत सारे words अपने we learn a lot of words. What do we so? We have improved our vocabulary. Thank you, beta. So it is for guiding me there. Vocabulary. So vocabulary. So this is very important. And to build your vocabulary, what do? See how everything is in steps. To build your vocabulary, what will you do? कहाँ से आएंगे आपके पास words? कहाँ से आएंगे? Either you will listen or you will read. So reading and listening is the most important skill. And listening is not like, okay, सुन लिया आधा सुना आधा नहीं सुना. No, this is attentive listening. Attentive listening is when you will listen to the person speaking up. जैसे you listen to this different kind of talks. कोई talk show सुनो. Listen to a teacher speaking. you listen to the pronunciation. Okay, you listen to the words used. Okay, the teacher, instead of using the word big or very big, the teacher used huge, or the teacher used humongous, or the teacher used enormous. So इतने सारे words use किए मैम ने. So you will, like, you will start. It was humongous, the house, the thread, like, this was humongous. So you throngs, like, what teacher used, which word can we use? Just keep it collecting in your kitty, and then सिर्फ उसमें डालना नहीं है, you have to use it also. So reading and listening will help you build your vocabulary, but fluency will only come if you use those words regularly. अब आपने देखा होगा, the words which you use regularly, they have become a part of your language. They come so easily to you. बहुत easily those words come. But if you don't use those words naturally, like, they don't become a natural language for you. So we have to do that. Okay, that's the drill we all have to follow whose mother tongue is not English. Okay, so we all have to follow that drill. Okay, so now, so how can you improve your English conversation? You talk in English, vocabulary, and reading. Reading is so important. Reading. Reading is very, very important. So this, and another very important thing is listening. Listening is also very important. So reading and listening are two very important parts of your conversational skills. Okay, so what are we going to do is I'm going to ask you a few questions, and like, we can start with role plays, or you can answer my questions. So should I erase this? Should I erase this? Have you copied down what you wanted to? I'm sure you have. So I'm just going to erase this. Okay. So here we are. Let me erase this. So we know what are the requirements of a good conversation. We need a good vocabulary which can be attained, or which we can get by reading, listening, and speaking. That's it. That's all we have to do. It's not like a big thing which you have to do. Now, and my next question is, okay, so you have so many options. Which is your favorite animal and why? Or if you don't like this question, which is your favorite festival and why? Which is your favorite person and why? City or place? So you can choose anything, and we can have a conversation. Okay, you can start by asking me question. I can, like, you want me to answer, I'll start answering, and then I'll invite you to come and answer. So let us have a nice conversation on these. Very simple question. There is nothing to, like, where you have to literally put your mind to it and think hard, nothing. Okay. So who's your favorite animal and why? You can ask me the same question. I can answer. Anyone who wants to ask me about any of these questions, my favorite festival or my favorite person, my favorite city, place, just ask me. Nobody wants to ask any question? Euler House, anyone who wants to ask me a question, I can answer this and then we can get back to you all. Or anyone who wants to come out and answer any of these questions. You want to share with us?
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, my favorite animal is wolf.
Your favorite animal is?
Wolf.
I could not hear better.
Then wolf. You should ask questions from ma'am.
Yes. Your favorite animal is?
Wolf, ma'am.
Wolf?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, why? Why do you like wolf?
Ma'am, because it's so loyal for its family.
Yes. Yes. I know. You know, there are so many. Now I will ask you a question. You can tell me about wolf. Like, you know, whatever you know about wolf, you can tell me.
Ma'am, that is when a wolf gets so older adult, then it is always with its mother and takes care of it.
Yeah. I also read it somewhere. You know, I agree with you. You know, I was watching this thing about this documentary on wolves, and it said in the wolves, like, you know, it's not always the strongest who will walk in the front. It is the, like, you know, the young and very alert and agile will walk in the front. The strongest wolf will walk at the back. Okay, because wants to see that everything is going. They'll have children and females in the middle of the pack. So we know they live in packs. Yes, and they have a small, very strong family bonding. Very strong family bonding. They take care of each other. And you know how they are all when they hunt in packs. Okay, there is never one wolf hunting. They will hunt in packs and see they can even kill very large animals because they hunt in packs. And so that is the family unity and always being there for each other, doing things united. So you learn a lot from very good. Beta, I really appreciate that you chose wolf. What else can you tell us about wolves? Anything else? Okay, now she has told about wolf. Which one is, and can anyone else come and tell me about the animal you like? Thank you, Beta. It was good of you to come forward and share. Very nice. Good. Anyone else who would like to come and talk? Eula House? Anyone from Euclids? Yes, I can see a boy walking in Euclids. Very good. Are you coming to share something with us? How many of you like cats? Is there anyone who likes cat? Okay. Euler House, I can see a hand raised. Please come outside. Come out, beta. Yes. Why do we like? I love cats. Acha beta, acha. Oh, come. Yes. So, what is it that makes you like cats? What is it? Now, see, for every conversation, we need the kind of vocabulary. So, what is it about cats that you like? It's the colors of their eyes. It's the colors.
Their eyes.
Yes. What else do you like?
The face. Baby cats.
My I am unable to decipher what you're saying because I think there is some background noise. So, could you please repeat, Bacha? You can repeat. Yeah. What do you like about the cat? Cats are like, they are like obedient. They are very playful. Cats and dogs are very playful. Okay, cats are also very playful. Then cats. Why are you going back, beta? I wanted you to answer the questions. So they are very playful. They will not they do not mess. They will never make a mess. Okay, they are very clean. They keep themselves clean and they like clean surroundings also. Then they are not very high demanding pets. Like they like to sleep a lot, eat their food and then go and play and then go back to sleep. So they are not noisy. They don't when they need petting or purr, they purr. They'll come and purr. They're like very lightweight. So all these things are very nice about cats and their qualities like, alert all the time and all that. So that is very nice about them. Okay. So this is about cats. Who else likes dogs? Anyone who likes dogs? I'm sure there are a lot of people who love dogs. Anyone who likes dogs? Yes, I can see a hand raised in eucalyptus. Could you come forward? I can see a hand raised in gauze. Ajo beta, what do you like? I'm sure you people have pet dogs at home. Oh my God, there's so many. Ajo, ajo. Each one of you can tell something about your dog. Ajo. Yes, this little boy who's raised his hand. Ajo bar beta in gauze. Yes, ajo, ajo. Aao beta, why are you confused? Middle row, last bench, there's a boy standing in gauze and confused for some reason. Yes. And then I can see more hands raised. You can come and talk about your dog. You can come. When he goes back, the another person can come. I want as many answers as I can get. Yes. So tell us about your dog. I can't hear gauze. Okay, could you please tell us about your dog? You're waiting. Oh, so you have a German Shepherd. It's like a relative of a wolf. So, yeah, can you tell us something about your German Shepherd? How's the dog? Full of energy, very energetic. Okay. So dogs, they are big eaters also. Like they love to eat a lot. Yes, and but they are guard dogs. They are guard dogs. They can guard the house well. And what else? They can be amazing pets. They can be amazing pets because they have so many. They are very loyal. Dogs are loyal, very affectionate, full of energy. They can be your very good companions also. Okay. And all these things. So these are so many qualities which you like about the dogs. Okay. अगर डांट भी दोगे तो फिर से they are so loyal they come back to you. Okay, they'll never bite you back. So these are a few things about a dog which you cat might still scratch you. Okay, if you be rude to the cat, it might still scratch you, but dogs will never do that. They are very nice and very loving and very caring, and they can be your very good friends also. And very playful, energetic. So all these qualities are there. Okay. Anyone? Any place you like? Anything? And I was like, I had a lot of questions. I think so I should write them on the board because I was expecting कि आप सब बहुत सारे answers दोगे and I won't even have to wait. Like you all will be like fighting to give me answers. But ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं. Okay, that's not a very good thing. Let me write down the other answers. The other questions. I think so. Talking is something we all enjoy. And so my next question is, what do you think you should improve about yourself? What do you think See, every question is with a different WH word. Which is your favorite animal? Okay. What do you think? It's with what? The first one was like, the first one was how can you improve your conversational skills? So I'm using a different WH word for everything. So what do you think you want to improve for yourself, about yourself? Like I always feel that I have to improve my what do you call computer skills. I want to learn a lot of new things about computer and about a lot of things. So that is my goal. That in the next few months I'm going to work on it. I'm going to ask for help, or I can I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. And if need be, I can even hire a tutor to improve my skills which I want to improve upon. Okay, so basically they are concerned with networking and all that, on the computer. So this is what I'm going to do. That is mine. What do you think you want to improve about? What is your goal? कि ऐसी कोई चीज ही नहीं है जो आपके अंदर improve हो सकती है. It can be anything. It can be about your sleep habits, your work ethics, your time management. What do you want to improve? Your speaking skills, your language skills, your writing, not handwriting, your creative writing. Okay? Your speech. Sometimes we don't speak very clearly. We mumble a lot, we fumble a lot, and then we need to improve on that because in this world, that is not taken seriously. People think this person is not confident. You are imagined to be underconfident if you fumble and mumble a lot. So I think so. We need, to be very confident when you speak. So, what other things? What is it that you want to improve about yourself? What do you think you should improve about yourself? A particular game you like to play and you want to improve your gaming skills, you want to improve in that particular sport. What is it? You want to your cleanliness habits, you keep a mess in your room and suddenly you decide कि अब मैं ये tolerate नहीं करूँगा या करूँ. I'll not tolerate this mess in my room and I want to improve upon my habit. How many of you clean your own room yourself? How many of you? Okay, I can only barely see 2 hands raised. Who cleans your room? Oh, nice. Very nice. I can see a few hands raised, very few. Okay, who cleans your room? Who picks up your mess? Okay, Aryabhatta, I can see a hand raised. Please come forward and talk to me about it. There's a girl who raised her hand, last bench. Yes. Aajo bachche, aajo.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So you clean your room yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
That's very nice. That you really need a big round of applause. Like, okay. So what do you do? How do you, what are the things that you do to make your room perfectly clean?
Like my mom's screen setting of bed sheets and drawers and cleaning drawers, these mirrors and helping others to make the room clean.
Yeah. So when I yes, that's a very good habit. When I was young, I always kept my things properly. Okay, my almirah, or what you can say, my closet, the windows in my room, the curtains in my room, my study table, my bed. Okay, and believe me, since I was in class 4, I went to the market and never let my mother buy things for me. I chose them myself. I was like, okay, I want this bed sheet for my bed. And I just put that. And since I was in 4th grade, I used to make my own bed. Okay, so all these things. Okay, so I'm very happy and proud that I did that. I decorated my room the way I wanted. I wanted lights. I wanted like no whatever I wanted. Did to my room. Okay, I put the planter. I put since I was a young girl. Okay, so I want you people to take care of your own room. This is one goal you should all achieve within the next 15 days. Start taking care of your own room. Start decorating your own room. Okay, that is one very important thing. Okay, so I think so. This class is over now. Very abruptly, I'm ending it because your science teacher is here. So have a good day. Think about all these things we spoke about and think about how you can improve your conversational skills. That is very good listening, attentive listening, good reading, adding the words, and then using them, spoken English. That's most important. Thank you very much. Have a good day.